Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Avec le président, un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Avec le président. À l'Assemblée, il y a un Dieu. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un Dieu. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un Dieu. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux, des vieux, des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la Libye pour devenir des esclaves. Les jeunes prennent la route du désert pour entrer en Europe.
Good day, the beautiful people of the Cameroons, the beautiful people of British Cameroon, and the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon. This is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lesinke, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to pass and send my congratulations to President Paul Biya of La République du Cameroon on their Independence Day. That was yesterday, 1st of January. As you all know, that country called La République du Cameroon had its independence on the 1st of January 1960. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I've come to talk in connection to this political normstrom and obscurantist. Mr. Biya, at the end of the year speech, he said, Cameroon is one and indivisible. Mr. Biya is entitled to his political opinion, one and indivisible Cameroon. That is his political opinion. Article 65 of the Constitution of La République du Cameroon makes it very clear that the preamble is part and parcel of the Constitution. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is part and parcel of the Constitution. So, Article 18 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights says that everyone has got the freedom of thought. So Mr. Biya have got that freedom of thought and conscience to say Cameroon is one and indivisible. That is his political opinion. So other people are free, in accordance with the same constitution, to say they want independence. Article 19 of the same that constitution, the preamble, says everybody have the right of freedom of opinion. So Mr. Biya is entitled to say Cameroon is one and indivisible, and other people are free to say they want to be independent. Article 5 again for the same constitution in the preamble say everybody is free from torture. Article 7 that we are all equal before the law. And Article 10 says that everyone is entitled to fair trial. So there are a lot of things. To me, the leader of British Cameroon National Party, I'm not worried too much about Mr. Biya's age. What concerns me is to have people in power, People who don't even understand their own laws. That when people uses the constitutional right to say, I want independence, they use guns on them. The danger of the Biya regime is that it's as if you enter an aeroplane where somebody is piloting a plane without a pilot license, or a car that the person doesn't know how to drive. That is what is happening in the Cameroon. These people, they don't know their own law. The right of Mr. Biya and co to swing their fist ends where my nose begins. That's what their constitution says. Sometimes I wonder, in the Cameroons, do they, Mr. Biya, do they have an attorney general? I don't know. Maybe they might call it different way in different country. An attorney general is not necessarily the minister of justice. It's not an attorney general. In the UK, we have Secretary of State for Justice. Attorney general, these are people, the main legal advisor to the government on issue like on public law, international law, other issues in the country, including people who advise ministers on the laws of the country. Because when you see this La Republic government, when they talk, I've never seen one minister in that country that follows the law. They only follow the law when it suits them. They cherry pick. I'm asking Mr. Biya to name one country in any democracy, especially in the Western world, that they don't have people who want independence. In France, you have political party who want independence. In Britain, you have political parties that they want independence. In Belgium, the Flemish, they want independence. In all over Europe, Luxembourg, in America, the Hawaii, California, they want independence. But they don't go around beating people for their political opinion. They torture people when the Constitution says you should not torture people. The Constitution says you are entitled to your political opinion. I have a right to stand in the Cameroons and say, if I'm elected in British Cameroon or in the Cameroons in general, I will make sure that the two countries are recognized. These two countries that came together. I don't know if Mr. Biya have an attorney general who advises him, or they just talk like dictators. Because if they advise them, the things that they say, they shouldn't be saying it. Because these people, I sometimes ask myself, is it because Maitre Mola Alex Lisinga is too intelligent? Because there is no match in Mr. Biya's cabinet that can stand and discuss the legal issues in the Cameroon. I haven't seen one yet. I haven't. I'm serious. That's why I call for people to debate. We cannot sit in a country where we say we have leaders of opposition, then they cannot sit and debate political debate, legal debate, or other things. Everybody comes. I told you that you will see all the CPD and militants. They will come and give end of year speech. They copy Mr. Biya. What looks like a duck, swims like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. They wait end of year. Then they will disappear again. When there's an election, or end of year, they come and make speech. Then they want to run a country. It is only British Cameroon National Party that talks about the daily life of the people of the country. That's opposition. Alternative to the government. A government in waiting. Alternative policies. That's how you do politics. You don't wait at the end of the year. You come and make speech, so what? What is happening today? That even in the capital of La République du Cameroon, before Christmas, there was no electricity. In Christmas, there no electricity. Mr. Biya, his party has been in power for more than 60 years. They are still talking about water, roads, pipe bomb water. When people are talking to send rocket in the moon, they are talking about artificial intelligence. They have not even reached the stage of industrial revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of this broadcast, I will make it very clear. Industrial revolution doesn't mean having industry, because we don't even have industries in Cameroon. Industrial revolution means the time that people change from using their hands to do things and start using machines. That's industrial revolution. In Cameroon, we are still using mortar piso. We are still using stone to grind things. That's not industrial revolution. We are still in the stone ages. People take 4 years in power. They change a country. Mr. Biya is still promising. Every time he uses excuses, crise économique mondiale. Are you the president of the Cameroons, or you're the president of world country? Crise économique mondiale. From the day one, when you were in power, the government of Mr. Biya, they are so dangerous and they are full of political numbsum and obscurancies that I'm calling them for a debate. I'm inviting you, Mr. Biya, for a debate, because the stupidity in the Cameroons is not only the government of the Cameroons. You see, Mr. Biya will make speech. Then you will see some dull journalists on CRTV. They will take paper they are reading to analyze speech. You analyze something as a professional. You don't need to go and prepare speech and you start analyzing Mr. Biya's speech. What are you analyzing it? Mr. Biya doesn't run the country like a president. The job of a government are clear. Maintain law and order, the main jobs. Enforce law, Mr. Biya doesn't do it. And provide social and economic security for the people, he doesn't. Cameroon is a failed state. If you look at the characteristics of a failed state, Cameroon is a failed state. There are a lot of things that the people of the Cameroons, they don't know. Do you know that there are some Nigerians who have more rights in the Cameroons, more than British Cameroonians? I'm telling you, legal rights. Go and read the Green Tree Agreement, Article 3. The problem of Bakassi. Mr. Biya and co, they were happy to solve problem for Nigerians, but they cannot solve the problem in British Cameroon. In Article 3 of the Green Tree Agreement, the Bakassi issue, La République signed with President Obasanjo that La République will not force Nigerian nationals to leave Bakassi or change their nationality. So you have Nigerians in Bakassi. They signed the agreement, Green Tree Agreement, an international treaty supervised by UN, France, Britain, Germany, and other countries, that they cannot force Nigerian nationals to leave Bakassi. Nigerian nationals. Or they cannot force them to change their nationality. So that's what? Dual nationality. They are Nigerians who are not Cameroonians. They have a right to stay in that place. They don't need to change their nationality. They have their Nigerian ID. They will stay there. They have rights more than British Cameroonians. It's an international treaty signed. Go and read the Green Tree Agreement. You British Cameroonians, you don't have rights in your own country. They torture you, they beat you. But Mr. Biya signed an international agreement, the Green Tree Agreement, that they will never force Nigerians. They don't need to change their nationality. They are Nigerians. They will stay in Bakassi. They don't need to change their nationality. They have more rights than British Cameroonians. They have more rights. In the Green Tree Agreement, the Article 3 is clear. They say they have to respect the native language and belief of these Nigerians in Bakassi. Bakassi is British Cameroon. They will still respect, but they cannot respect our British Cameroonians. We should not say we are British Cameroonians, but Nigerians in Bakassi, they can say they are Nigerians. They will respect their language. They respect their culture in British Cameroon. I'm not making it up. Go and read it. Go and read it. Google Green Tree Agreement. Again, Article 3 of that Green Tree Agreement, Bakassi question. They say they will protect the customary land rights of Nigerians in British Cameroon. But my land in Boya, a La Republic man, Ajudan Nyenti, when I'm constructed on my own plot, a Bakwere man in British Cameroon, my land, somebody is constructed, I have all the documents. Ajudan Nyenti is not even a Bakwere man. When we want to talk sometimes, they will say some of us were wicked. Somebody will come in my land of my bed, my tribe, Ajudan Nyenti, and construct on my property. Not respecting even La Republic law. He knew before he constructed on my land. Ajudan Nyenti, I'm coming after you. Remove that your land there before I reach that Boya. So I'm telling you, brothers and sisters of the Cameroons, there are people, I have nothing wrong with Nigerians, they are my friends, but I just want to analyze how people from other countries, they have more rights in your own country, British Cameroon. The Bakassi problem came about because what? Mr. Biya doesn't care about British Cameroonians. He abandoned the place. Other people from different countries came there. They took over the administration. They are running Bakassi. British Cameroon. All Mr. Biya care about is the oil, the resources. Human life don't matter. The Constitution of Cameroon, Article 65 in its preamble, talks about the right of life. La République, they don't respect the right of life. The same Green Tree Agreement signed by President of La République du Cameroon, President Biya and Obasanjo, they said what? They said they will not make any discriminatory tax against the Nigerians who are in British Cameroon land. But they are discriminating against British Cameroonians. We are not entitled to that privilege. They just bring tax, pattern, they seal people's law. But they cannot do that to Nigerians who are in British Cameroon, in Bakassi. Again, the Green Tree Agreement makes it clear again. That's an international treaty signed by President Biya and President Obasanjo, supervised by French, British, UN, and other countries. They said, La République will take every measures to protect Nigerian citizens in British Cameroon, Bakassi, but La République cannot take any measure to protect us, British Cameroonians. All they do is to what? Attack our people. All they do is kale. So when I want British Cameroon National Party to take over, it's because we have people who don't have the judgment, the ability, and the character to lead a country. They have no clue. They just put them there, they sit there, they are running the country. Mr. Biya, we talk, Cameroon is one and indivisible. Mr. Biya, which Cameroon are you talking about? Judgment and other judgment upon judgment, even the Green Tree Agreement said, countries should go back to the boundaries that they had before independence. La République had independence on the 1st of January 1960. The country, British Cameroon, was not part of you. So why are you not going back to your international boundaries? Do Mr. Biya have Attorney General to give them legal advice? Mr. Biya talk about territorial integrity, sovereignty of a state. But Mr. Biya, you went and signed agreement with Sema country, which means you have lost your sovereignty. You have joined sovereignty with Sema countries. So how can you be talking about territorial integrity or sovereignty when your sovereignty have already been compromised with other countries in CEMAC? You will see people, dull Cameroonians, dull journalists, dull professors in university, they will come and sit there analyzing speech. They don't know the legality of the speech. I'm a lawyer. I'm arguing legality. There is no legal instrument that binds British Cameroon with La République du Cameroon. If there's one, I even call my lecturer, Professor Augustine Concho, not Augustine Concho was my lecturer, but I'm referring to Professor Camto, come and show me any legal binding instrument that binds British Cameroon and La République. There's none. There's none. A plebiscite does not bind any person. Referendum cannot bind any person. Ask any lawyer, international lawyer, or constitutional expert. A plebiscite or a referendum is recommendatory. It's just like America, when there was a case in the United Nations Human Rights Commission, they make a recommendation that America should pay Iran certain compensation. America will not pay. It's just a recommendation. There is no power to enforce it. So when we voted to join La République du Cameroun plebiscite, it is a recommendation. We can come out from it anytime. Even Scotland. Scotland has got what? Act of Union. 300 years ago, they signed with Britain. Even that Act of Union, that is legal. It cannot force Scottish people to remain in this country forever. That's why we have Scottish National Party. They want independence. The Green Party in Scotland want independence. Democracy is about political opinion. You cannot stop somebody's political opinion. Mr. Biya said, oh, the Anglophone dream or whatever will die one day. President Thomas Sankara reminded you, Mr. Biya, that you can kill people, but you cannot kill an ideology. So, Mr. Biya, you can kill all of us, but you will not kill ideology. Anglophones, they are not happy in your country that is being controlled by France. That France is imposing their money on us. That France is imposing military tribunal on us. That France is imposing ENS on us. That France is imposing ENAM on us. We are not happy. British Cameroonians, they did not secede. Mr. Biya, you did. Even if there was no written agreement, the fact that we join you, a country join you, a country with a political authority, a country with a population, a country with a territory, it doesn't mean that we will remain there forever. If the kitchen is hot, we have a right to run away. If you people like your francophonie, that one president will be there for 42 years, the National Assembly meets it twice a year. That is not our own way, Mr. Biya. Scotland is in England. They are still Scottish. Nobody have changed their name. Scotland is in the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland is in the United Kingdom. They are Irish people. Nobody have changed their name. Welsh people, they are in the United Kingdom. Nobody have changed their name. English people, they are in the United Kingdom. Nobody have changed their name. Mr. Biya, why have you changed British Cameroon? Either is one thing. We respect the two countries that came together, or we dissolve the country because it's illegal. And you people keep on this your falsehood. Reunification. How can you reunify a Portuguese slave plantation? Was it a country? No. Under German, was it a country? No. You can only reunify a country that was existing. And we became a country under Dr. Endeli. And you people became a country under Amadu Ahijo. You don't need to be independent to be a country. England is not independent, it's in the United Kingdom. Scotland is not independent, it's in the United Kingdom. Northern Ireland is not independent, it's in the United Kingdom. Wales is not independent, it's in the United Kingdom. So stop fooling people. Talk about reunification. Germany was a country. Germany had a president. They partitioned it. German reunification. Poland had a Polish president, had a country, had a territory. They partitioned them. Reunification. Who was that president in Cameroon? That indigenous Cameroonian. Who was the president there before the German came, the Portuguese, the Dutch, the English, the French? Who was that Cameroonian who was president? It was not a country. It was a Portuguese slave plantation. Whether you like it or not, before I was born, people were fighting the Anglophone problem. I am alive now. I'm fighting the Anglophone problem. One day I will die, they will still fight the Anglophone problem. Mr. Biya will not stop it. We are not together. We are two countries that came together. Mr. Biya, whether you like it or not, I'm coming to Yaoundé. I will repeat what I'm saying inside Yaoundé. It is my political opinion. It is my Article 65 right of the preamble is part and parcel of the Constitution. If you want to arrest me because I'm saying what the laws of the country they say, you arrest me, I will not be the first. In February 1990, Mr. Biya, you arrested Yondo Black and Co. Why? Because they were following their constitutional right. You people don't read your laws. You people don't know the laws. You people are not fit to run a country. You people are political numbskull obscurantists, which there's a string controlling you. You're running the country against the wishes of the people of the Cameroons. You're there to please France. We are going to leave. We already left because you changed the name of the country. That's what Fongodi Dinka said. A learned lawyer. You destroy his life. He's in exile now. You people think that all of us, we are coming to that Cameroon. We will use your own laws and get equal status. I'm not a fighter. I believe politics is an alternative to war. I don't believe in war. The pen is mightier than the bullet. I believe in using politics and changing that country. I know people have their own reason why they are having pocket resistance, fighting or what they call it, war. To me, those people are distraction. Because if they were not distracting us, we focus on British Cameroon National Party. We have the mechanism, we have the modus operandi. We have something that is different since 1960, that we can focus and see people who have integrity and probity and make sure they stand as parliamentarian. That will be bye-bye la République du Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, take note. In all countries, in British Cameroon, you are entitled to talk about your one and indivisible Cameroon. To me, you're not a black leg. To me, you're not an enabler. To me, allow us to campaign to restore the country called British Cameroon. If tomorrow we agree that these two countries, they want to stay like Scotland and England, La République and British Cameroon, if people decide the majority that we should stay, we recognize two countries, English institution in this British Cameroon, French institution in French Cameroon, the majority wins. In the future, if we have MP tomorrow, the majority, some people decide, do you want to continue this abuse relationship that, or to remain with La République du Cameroon, or to leave? The majority say they want to leave. That is democracy. There is nothing like Northwest and Southwest or what. Tomorrow, I want FACO to be a region. Region is administrative unit. There's nothing like Northwest and Southwest. Britain have got 12 regions in Britain. Regional administrative unit. My brothers and sisters, I keep on reminding you, you cannot say you are a Southwesterner. You cannot say you are a Northwesterner. You cannot say I'm an administrative unit. You can say I'm a Bakwere man. I'm a Bafor person. You can say in this country, in the UK, I'm English, I'm Scottish. You cannot say you are a Southwesterner. You can never be an administrative unit. Stop this confusion. The reason we have this confusion in the Cameroons is because it's simple. La République du Cameroon brings confusion. He said this one is a region. We are not region. You're either English or you're from Britain. You're either a Bakwere man from British Cameroon or you're a Beti man from La République du Cameroon. You can never be Central South. You can never be Littoral. I'm Littoral. You cannot be Littoral. You cannot be I'm Western Province. You're not a province. You're not an administrative unit. You're identified by your custom and tradition or the country you come from. Two countries. One have been annexed by La République du Cameroon. Whether they annex you, it doesn't mean you're not existing. The slaves from Africa, the slaves that they took them to America, they were slaves in it. They were still slaves from Africa. They still call them today African America. So you can integrate somebody, you will not change anything. Mr. Biya, English is powerful. We of British Cameroon extraction will annex you people in future. Israel, see small Israel, see what Israel is doing. We will annex you people. We will annex La République du Cameroon. Most La République will annex you. You start following our culture, all of you. You're already following our culture. You're just pretending. You want to stay in power. All you talk about is election. For 60 years, can you tell me what you have done? I've never been in power. I've never used taxpayers' money. But I can tell you the changes Maître Mola Alex Divelisinger have brought in the Cameroons with order. Biya University, we fought for it. National Conference Tripartite, we fought for it. Chisi Ibot, we fought for it. Multi-party, we fought for it. Those of you who always stand against Maître Mola Alex Divelisinger, why are you teaching in Biya University? Some of you, I see you attack me. I fought for it. When I fight for something, you benefit from me. You should be ashamed. If you believe in chop people their money, when I fight for something, don't go and use it. Don't. We came there. We fought. They called the so-called fake decentralization and regional assembly. Who are the one benefits? The people who are fighting us. We are fighting for independent judiciary. You see, corruption in Cameroon is not just Mr. Biya. The people who are keeping Mr. Biya, if you ask, where are the criminals in the Cameroon? Criminals. Some of you say the most criminals are in Kondengi, New Bell, or what? No. The criminals are in government offices. You know, if you take bribe, it's a criminal offense. Because you have not been locked up in a prison in Kondengi doesn't mean you're not a criminal. All those procureurs in Cameroon, those judges, those lawyers, those gendarmes, those civil servants, those ministers, those customs, if you take bribe, you're a criminal, even if you have not been in front of a court. All of you, you're criminals, and you're the people fighting for Mr. Biya to stay there. Some of you, you have double jobs, double matricule. You benefit from the system. It's not because you're sincere. We'll uproot all of you. We'll start paying people with camera, hidden camera. We'll record you, we'll put it on social media. You will not know. 40%. People have to go on retirement, they complain. But however, I don't feel sorry for people who have worked with La République du Cameroun. Then they go on retirement, they start complaining, they cannot pay them. When you were working there, what did you do? Nothing. Nothing. What did you say? Did you try to do any reform? No. There are a lot of people who are suffering. I know people who go to CMPS, old people in Bamenda, they go there for their pension, their money, they cannot get it. They die. They fall there, they die. Because you people never care. It is how effective you do things in life. I've done things that have changed people's life. Most people come when Mr. Biya disappeared. Oh, they want to be president. What have you been doing? If you cannot do what I've been doing in your 20s, if you cannot do what I've been doing in your 30s, if you cannot do what I've been doing in your 40s, if you cannot do what I've been doing in your 50s, if you cannot do what I've been doing in your 60s, is it at 70 years old that you want to do it today? No. No. So watch out with all these camouflage people today who come now, they, oh, Biya is this, Biya. You were part of the problem. Those who were silent before I was born. When I was a boy, I was fighting. When I was a teacher, I was fighting. You are the problem because you were silent. When they changed the federal constitution, you were silent. When they changed the name from United Republic, you were silent. But you want to be president. You want to be this. We don't need president. We need a cabinet. We need people to run their own country. In the United Kingdom, you can remove the prime minister. The government will still function. We are not interested in that powerful president. Gone are those days. We live in modern technology. The people can sit anywhere and run their country together, everybody. Not one man appointing everybody in the country. Not one person. You love the system because of corruption. When you see people who come and talk, oh, Biya should be there, it's because of what they are benefiting. They don't like Mr. Biya. You people don't love Mr. Biya. It's about your pocket. It's about stealing, fake land certificate, taking bribe. People have cases, take bribe, custom bribe. That's all you do. In the United Kingdom, we'll introduce these things in the Cameroon. They have something they call unexplained wealth. If they see you have a lot of car, big mansion, other property, They will come and ask you, how did you manage to get this thing? They call it in the lawyer, unexplained wealth. If you cannot explain how you get it, they will seize it under the Proceeds of Crime Act. So President Biya of the Cameroons, I wish you well, good health and long life. But however, Mr. Biya, take note, nota bene, your political opinion of one and indivisible Cameroon. Which Cameroon? It's your political opinion. Other people have their own political opinion too of an independent British Cameroon. So, Mr. Biya, I hope you get an attorney general to be advising you. I'm open to advise you for free. You don't need to pay me. If you need legal advice in A2D, send me the thing, I will advise you. Learn to read your law. Learn to follow your constitution. Don't cherry pick your law. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And these have been a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lisinge. Have a great day.
Docteur, tout Joseph, professeur à Los Angeles, comment pouvez-vous nommer un individu à un poste pendant 25 ans, 20 ans directeur de tant, vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos familles, vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos amis, vous partagez le pays avec vos familles, vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Et après quand ils ont volé, vous appelez les papiers, les attraper. Et après quand ils ont volé, vous appelez les papiers, les attraper. Qui les avait nommés d'abord dans ce poste-là? C'est toi qui les avais nommés, papa. Tu as oublié, tu as seulement oublié. C'est toi qui les avais nommés, oh, tu as oublié. Guélé Raphaël du Kenya, c'est les mêmes qui sont toujours ministres. Ils vont au quartier pour quelque temps et ils reviennent après. Ils font le tour des ministères. Aujourd'hui, ministre de la communication, demain, ministre du sport. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. C'est vieux. À la présidence.